That's good news. So it's like stock market's up only 10 points, so at least we're not at 10, right?
That's right.
Could be worse.
That's right.
It's time for Financial Focus. Analyst Steve Buden here with us, and we are talking a bunch of things. One of them, good and bad job numbers. What's going on there?
Yeah, and every month the government releases the employment numbers, and I do this every couple of months on our segments to help the viewers understand that the numbers, the headline numbers, there's usually some more information when you dig below the surface. So we did report that the unemployment rate, the official unemployment rate, hit a 50-year low in the high 3%, which is a great number. However, like I've said before, the way they define unemployed is not the way that you would think, typical government situation.
Okay.
You have to be interested in working, trying to work, and actively looking for a job to be considered unemployed, which is why the number really is lower than it really is. So what I like to discuss with the viewers is the participation rate, which is how many adults are working that are able to. And the number's been hovering in the low 60% for about a decade now. So as the unemployment rate has gone up and down, it really just shows the number of people that are actively looking for work. And one of the interesting developments here is the statistics are showing that more older people are still working and less younger people are working. And there's a lot of reasons for that. The politicians will have a field day with this, trying to figure out the cause of all that. So the numbers aren't bad. They're just not as good as everybody thinks they are.
Okay, so it's better to be a little bit of both than just bad.
Pretty much. Yeah, let's go with that.
All right. Hey, let's talk about these trade talks. China back in the U.S. for trade talks. What's going on that? I mean, the stock market not terrible today. At least it's up.
That's why it's pretty flat, because the markets are waiting to see how this develops. Both sides have been jawboning to see what type of agreement could be reached. I personally think nothing's going to happen until the election next year. But the reason I bring this one up is, and that gets back to the unemployment numbers, a lot of employers are putting off hiring people, not only because they can't find qualified workers, but they're not sure how this whole trade disagreement's going to play out. Business owners and corporate America don't like uncertainty, and until this China issue gets resolved, you won't see as many people hired as there should be. Okay.
Well, we don't have too much time left, so I want to talk about this email scam. This is a real estate email scam, big scam for home buyers to look out for if you get this.
Yeah, and we'll talk about this more, but I read over the weekend that one of the things that's going on is hackers are getting into real estate office computer databases and finding out who's buying homes. The biggest purchase most people make in their lifetime is a home. The down payments can be fairly large, and you'll get an email saying, hey, wire some money to the title company. But the title company email address is a fraudulent address, and you're going to wire money to this email address, and it actually is an overseas address, so you lose the money. Really, what you'd want to do here is make sure you sit with a realtor and a title representative personally. Don't answer those emails to have you wire funds. Make sure you call your realtor, make sure that that email address is correct, and even pay a personal visit to that office to make sure the money goes to the right place, because once it goes overseas, it's gone.
And isn't it kind of just a standalone rule? Don't wire money if somebody emails you and asks you to wire money.
Yeah,
I mean, is that what we should be doing?
Yes, absolutely. But it looks legitimate, right? From a title company, you think, oh, I'll go ahead and wire it, but not true.
All right, Steve, thanks so much.